We have a monk. Again, we're going to start with some concept art. Here they are. See the guy there? Really, really excellent animations. We'll show you some more of those in a second here. So, if you ever wanted to play a drunken master, this is your chance. They have 3 specs. Yeah. What we want to do with the Pandaria, the monk healer, is to try to experiment a little bit more with a healer that can stand up in melee. If you've ever played, say, Atonement Discipline Priest, you can do a little bit of damage that drives your healing. We don't expect monk healers are going to be doing tons and tons of damage, but we want to kind of experiment with a different type of healing style. Maybe get players who are a little burned out on healing to try something different here. And then finally, you can probably guess what the last one is. Punch someone in the face. We do have this epic start zone for them, so we want players to experience it. With the Death Knight, we thought the story kind of made sense that you're being brought back by the Lich King. Here, it's more that you're starting out on the turtle and eventually will make it to Pandaria, so you start at first level. Very martial arts based, it probably goes without saying, but really trying to embrace this. Even like I said, the healer and the tank are going to do a lot of very kung fu things. And our animation team really delivered on this to a crazy level. There are a lot of new animations for the monk. The tank healer and DPS guy all have different stances they stand in, so even their base kind of idle animations look different. You'll see them all throwing a lot of punches, all of their weapon animations are unique, and this goes for the non-Pandaren too. Oh, you thought that monks were Pandaren only. So our fiction here is now that Pandaria has been rediscovered. While most of the Pandaren are kind of the stay-at-home type, there are the adventurous ones, and they're spreading out a little bit into the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, and starting to train some of these other races in the secret arts of monkery, or whatever we call it. I think Tom said, if we don't do no monks, monks aren't worth doing, so. I also can't wait to see a Tauren monk do the role. But. All right, what do they use? They hit a lot with their hands and feet. We really want to deliver on that fantasy that you're sitting there punching and kicking the crap out of those little bunny guys. But we still want them to have weapons. We want you to see your weapons as you're using them. So you can imagine a typical fight might be you build up with your hands and feet, and then you pull out your staff or your other weapon for some kind of killer finisher. We do want to use a lot of stabs and fist weapons. These aren't the only weapons they're going to use, but we thought they're very signature for the monk. We think this will allow us to put a lot more fist weapons in the game. They're really cool. They don't quite have enough users yet, so expect to see a lot more. They can also use one-handed axes, maces, and swords. We're trying to figure out exactly the difference between the dual wielding and the two-handed. We might let anyone do anything. Dual wield might be DPS. That's the kind of thing we're going to iterate on. I'm sure you guys will let us know the right way to do it. And healers can use offhands. We don't want the monks using shields. They're leather armor class, so they'll share a lot of the same gear as druids. Agility for the tank or DPS, and intellect for the healer. Okay, one of the fun things about doing a new class is coming up with a new resource system. We want it to feel a little different, kind of capitalize on what we already know works, but just try to mix it up a little bit. So they have it's an energy-like resource in that it slowly regenerates, and you use this primarily only for 2 attacks. Your jab, which is your primarily builder, and then the roll attack, which you saw in the opening trailer where the monk is running along that goes into a roll. It's a lot of fun if you go check it out. All our computers over around the corner there. Jab generates light and dark force. which you then use for everything else. So you have some finishing moves that take the light force and some finishing moves that take the dark force. Yeah. We talked about this a lot, and it's pretty controversial, but it's also kind of fun. We really wanted to deliver on this kind of Street Fighter feel that you're punching a lot. And we thought the auto attack was just going to get in the way of that. We wanted to feel very visceral. You push a button, you see an animation. So I actually think it feels pretty good, but try it out and let us know. This is the current monk resource bar. Again, if you were with us for the Death Knight, this is the kind of thing we iterated on a lot. But you can see we have 4 light force balls and 4 dark force balls on the other side. You would fill those up and then consume them to do finishers. At the moment, in the playtest area around there, this bar is down in the middle of your screen. That's something we've never done before. It's something players have asked us about a lot, so we're going to try it. Again, let us know how it works. Now I'm going to show you a video we put together. We did some fun camera work here, but all of these animations are real. This is what a monk should look like when you're actually in combat.